Hello? There we are. Hi. Okay, I think it's working now. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, this is my mic. I thought it was on my desk. Right? Hello? There we are. There we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, alright. Let me see if I can see chat yet. Say hi if you're in. I'm waiting for some people to pour in so we can get started. I've been on a bit of a hiatus. Also, these are the only headphones I could find. So I can, because I could use my AirPods, but then I have to charge them, which wouldn't be too much of a problem today. But tomorrow I'm going to need to go. So tomorrow I'm going to stream at 4. And then Thursday I'm going to probably stream at 10 a.m. Eastern. So here, I can bring the music back up. Also, this is not the one I thought it was. I thought there was here is the one. Sorry to the person that made that other one. All right. All right. Hopefully this doesn't Hopefully this doesn't overpower my voice. Can you hear it? I can't tell. Hold on. Oh, I'm watching on my phone, but I'm so behind. Hold on. Sorry to the person that made that. Alright. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't Hopefully this doesn't overpower my voice. Can you hear it? I can't tell. Hold on. I'm watching on my phone, but I'm so behind. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Alright, 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 okay. Let me turn it down for myself also. Alright. How are you guys doing? Are you guys excited for Deltarune Tomorrow? Here, let me send this out. Let me put this in a post and let me oh god, why is it being so weird? Let me send it to the Discord too. This was completely unplanned. Like I knew I was gonna do this, but this was not scheduled as far as anybody else knowing is concerned. So let me get this out to create post. Okay. Does it not have a thumbnail? Did you guys see a thumbnail? Hold on, let me pull up the comments easier. Could you turn audio up? Yeah, sure. Do you guys want me to turn the audio up? I can turn it up. Is that a bit loud? Is that too loud? Is that better? This has a microphone, but I'm literally just using these because they're the only pair I could find. These are not even mine. These are my brother's. Please join to discover the. I don't know exactly what released when I was gone, but apparently it was like the Spamton Sweepstakes 2. So it was like a second ARG or something like that. Discover. I don't know. I'm just gonna say please join. Who cares? Does this have a thumbnail? Does this video have a thumbnail? Can you believe it, guys? Deltarune, just a week away, or just a day away. Oh my god, it's tomorrow. What am I talking about? Okay, let me. This? No, come back. Okay, perfect. Okay, here we. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me change this actually. Okay, get rid of you. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. If I just put this annoyingly in the middle of the screen. Here. For those of you who know, you'll know. Ooh. Oops. Oops. Stop. Okay. Go, bro. Please. I'm begging you. Okay. There we go. Is that better? Okay. Okay. Can I bring up chat somewhere? Hold on. I think I can. Display. Hold on. Hold on. I had one over here. What was it called? This is an old one. We might use this one for the actual gameplay, but okay. All right, let me grab this stream's chat. Oh, how do I do this again? Is the audio good, guys? Okay, pop out. Up, out at 1 in the morning. I hate this song. It's kind of catchy though. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Oh, now it's just black. Oh, hello. Oh, let me. Oh, it's kind of annoying. Wait. Can we get the giant pull off of the screen, actually? I actually don't like that. Hold on. I need to be, okay. Oh. What am I looking at right now? Hold on, let me. Okay, hold on. Give me a second to play around with this until I can fix it. Okay, pop up chat. Highlight you. Hello? Where'd you go? Come back. Can't wait for the creature cases to come out. I do not know what that is, but that's pretty cool. It sounds pretty cool. Hello. Did it work? Is it out of this? Is it out of the way now? No, it's still. Oh my god. Okay. Here, I'll just end the poll, and then it should get off the screen. Okay, so it looks like half of you guys are going to be buying it tomorrow. The other half not. Okay, let's just refresh. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, that refresh did the trick. Okay. All right. So, 15 hours. I can't believe it's here. Almost. So, if one of you knows how to get to this second Spamton sweepstakes or whatever the ARG thing that dropped, whatever that is, if somebody knows how to, without spoiling, I would appreciate some assistance. It's getting so close. Okay. I'm pretty sure. And there was also a newsletter. Here, well, you guys. I don't know if there's any confidential information on there. I don't think there is, but just in case. That was a close one. Where is the Toby Fox one? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, hold on. We got some chests. Hold on. I'm gonna read these. Volume up. The volume of the music or the volume of my voice. I'm not sure what the balance is like right now. So, if you guys let me know if anything needs. This is also a test for the stream tomorrow. So I want to be able to get all my levels right. So we can also do that right here at the beginning. Okay, hold on. There's some. What tabs don't I need? Oh my god. News. Letter. I should have favorited it. Oh my gosh, it's not. It's not searching. It's like okay. Come on, Gmail. Okay, hold on. Go away. Voice, turn my voice up. Turn it louder. All right, here. How's that? It doesn't get much louder than that, so if it's too loud, let me know. Okay, The Creature Cases is a kids' educational animated series focused on animals. Anthropomorphic animals. Okay. That sounds fun. Like Bluey. Or, I don't know. Oh, let me scoot this bag down. Biggest apologies. Okay. Is the voice good? Is it too loud? Should I turn the music up? Or are we all good? Okay. I found the May 2025 newsletter. So let's bring that down to... I didn't even really have to... I didn't need to open it in my email. There's a link to the archive, but... Alright, so... And I think this is where we can find... So we'll read this in a second. And I think this is all just normal. That's the trailer. Yeah. Demo. Okay, that's also something I wanted to check. I wanted to see if if Deltarune, the game, is available for pre-order yet. Seen all this. Okay, newsletter archive, and then I've seen all of these. Okay, so is there something in the sweepstakes? I also wanted to check Toby's Blue Sky at some point. In the Undertale Deltarune Blue Sky, because there were some posts on there. Okay, a link to the alternate path, which we have not seen. Here. Actually, now that we're here, let me pause the lo-fi and see if we can get some. Does the Spamton music work still? I'm not hearing it. It also just looks like it isn't loading. I don't need Bluetooth on. I should have a lot of tabs open, I think. There it is. You guys hear that? A Cyber's World? Why is it streaming 480p? Is it? Hold on. It might be. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. Let me... back. Oh, okay, the audio's being weird. There we go. As long as it doesn't pause it more. Okay. Hello. Let me settings. Video. Which I can't change now because it's live streaming, so we'll just have to have poorer quality. Which kind of sucks because I wish I could like fix it now, but it's whatever. Okay, I understand, Alex. I understand. That's what I'm doing. I'm excited. I hope you have fun also. It's kind of strange to say goodbye to the fandom. Between chapters. Okay, are we gonna load or not? Between chapters 2 and 3, but I mean, I'm excited to, I guess see you guys on the other side. Okay, all of a sudden, nothing wants to work anymore. Deltarune is still tomorrow, though. It has not been canceled. Just looking up some stuff. Oh, Alex gets Deltarune today. Well, I get Deltarune today in 5 hours. So, suck it, buddy. I turn that back on because sweepstakes doesn't know what it's doing. Okay, okay. All right. Okay. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm pretty sure. All right. See ya. See you on the other side, Alex. See you after. What was what? Spam. Yeah. Spam the sweepstakes right here. Cause we got. Where do we see? Oh, alternate path. Which is something's bugging. Something's bugging. Let me close some things out. Here, we'll go ahead and get rid of you. What is it? That's what we are about to find out. Okay, so whenever this decides to load. Let me close some things out. Here, let me get rid of you real quick. Okay, that's going to be small for a little bit. This should help my computer run faster. Oh, disconnected from my Wi-Fi for just a second. We're gonna try and fix my connectivity issues. Okay, hold on. All right, looks like we got it to load. All right. Okay. So this is what happened. They finally released the silencing of Spamton. And this is, okay, so it's basically like a rundown version of, is this a spoiler? No. This is pre Chapter 3 and 4. This came out a couple months ago. Why is... What? No! Why is a printer trying to access my... Come back, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So can we click on these? Yeah, but everything's gray. Okay. Okay. Just trying to see if there's any text for me to highlight. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Got to be thorough with these things. Okay. Okay. Oops. Go away. Go away. Okay. Gotta make sure. But this is not a spoiler now. Trust me. I wouldn't want to spoil. Wait. 1997. Why is that one? Oh, okay. They all have multiple pictures. Yeah, my fault. So, whatever. Whatever. Cool. Ben Franklin. He's going to invent a move called the Franklin. And anyone in the chat win one of the Spamton Sweepstakes Awards? I think that'd be pretty cool to have a winner in my chat. Okay. What else? What's next? Okay, this is the same page though, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is all the same, right? Can we turn the TV on? Can't turn the TV on. Yeah, that's the same. Okay, this is all the same. What about this? Yes. Yeah, this is all the same. Okay. Okay. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the silencing Spamton. Get off of my screen. Okay. Full screen this, so we're gonna check it out.
Hey, Yenny! Welcome back to the Spamton Value Network, the only home of wild prizes and Spamton's beautiful eyes. Here tonight, we've got even more wild prizes in store for you. Can you believe it? We might be on number 50. I can't count. Spamton Carbine Knife. The Spamton Carbine Knife.
Move the shit out of the way.
Wonderful knife that will allow you to.
Hey guys, is this on?
Let me put
Sorry,
this.
it
Oh,
took so long for the
sorry.
we had
Sorry,
some
fan gamer guy.
difficulties.
What stream?
Yeah, we had this
This is
crazy
the stream.
video plans. We were
No,
gonna
no,
hire someone to play Spamton, but you know, it's kind of, I don't know, it just kind of fell through, you know. It didn't
No,
really
it
make
didn't.
sense
You
because,
hired me.
what?
Who is this?
I guess we didn't expect you guys to like vote for what you did. We just kind of assumed you'd do the
Vote for what?
freedom.
What did they vote for? Freedom?
Oh, okay, this is a different recording than the other one.
We're just gonna have to go think of something else.
What about all this?
We'll try and make up to you somehow. Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do without Spamton. But you know, he's gone. You voted to remove Spamton,
He's gone.
and that's what happens.
Remove Spamton.
Okay.
What are they talking about?
We'll see you guys next year. Bye.
Wait, what do you mean remove Spamton? Wait! Remove Spamton? You guys wouldn't vote to do that, right? No. No, wait. I'm not Spamton, I swear. I'm just an impersonator. I'm an actor. I was just hired to. You can't do this to me. Stop! Stop! No!
Bye, Spamton. Bye, buddy. It's like he's still here. Let me move these off the screen for now because I'm kind of blocking stuff. That's it. Okay. I mean, that was cool, don't get me wrong, but how do you get to the new part of the sweepstakes? I mean, that was, I like the video. Never seen that before. Oh, that's different. No, that's the same. Okay. Deltarune.com/chapter3/ This is not applicable. So this is new. Okay, this is new. I'll scoot myself back. Okay, so it says not applicable. One of these days he's going to be hiding some text somewhere. Let's check the source code. Chapter 3, right. Okay, this is all regular. I'm going to just take a shot in the dark. Control F. Tenna. Nothing. Okay. Imagine, though. Imagine. Okay. Okay, so that's a new... Okay, so hold on. Let's try chapter 4. Okay, so, okay. This is important that it's a black screen. Because if we were to say deltarune.com/ and then we just put in random gibberish, it would specifically pull up room_dog check. Which means that there's nothing in this room. I didn't even see this little red. Now it's called deltarune.com/chapter4/message/ But what's the message? Oh, wait, okay. Oops, sorry. I think it's slowly, whatever it is slowly getting bigger. So let me check this. Okay, background. Okay, fade in slow. Yeah, it is. Bridgetown/static. If only I knew what this said. Okay. Oh, there's more. Oh. Oh, what? What is happening? There's all of these little things. It's each of these like its own. What is happening? Okay, this is cool. Hold on. Just hypothetically. Chapter 5. Okay, back. Blank to. That's D.OGG. Which is in chapter 2. And I made a video on it. Wait, is there? Oh, 1 is really small. Oh, and 3 is the same size. Where does 1 bring us? MA.mp3. Hold on. Okay. So that, okay, so this is a, I don't know what this could be. Maybe the shadow mantle? I don't know. Okay, hold on. So, chapter, okay, hold on. Let me bring up MS Paint. You know, the best site for getting your thoughts out. Okay, so chapter 1 was W. Chapter 2 was D. And then chapter 3 looks like it will be M. I didn't give myself enough room. Oh my gosh. Calm down. Calm down. M A. Okay, so it's not spelling gaster. It might be spelling master? Let me scoot you over. Okay. That could be the shadow mantle. Okay, click on 4. Okay, that's we've been there. Right? Right? Yeah, okay. And then chapter 5. That's really interesting. This is a chapter 5 spoiler. H.mp3. Okay, so this came out after my video, but okay, chapter 4 is unknown. H. Cool. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so this is everything. Wait, this didn't. Oops. Please forgive me. Chapter 2. Applicable. Okay, so chapter 3 was not applicable, right? Chapter 2 was not. I mean, yeah, chapter 2 is applicable. What about chapter 1? Applicable? Chapter 1 not applicable. What? Does this have to do with the Snowgrave route? Chapter 1, Snowgrave route not applicable, or weird route. Chapter 3, weird route not applicable. Chapter 2, applicable. I might be onto something. And I didn't mean to do that. Okay, chapter 5. Chapter 4 was that big one. Let's try chapter 6. Okay, that's a dog check. So there's nothing even to do with... Okay, let's try 7. Okay, let's try 8. Okay, all dog checks. Unless one of them is a fake dog check. Unless one of them is a fake dog check. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, so let's... Oh. Okay, let's go back here. Ooh, okay. Let's click on this first link right here. e.mp3. Okay. Well, it doesn't make sense to go in this spot. Then again, what does? What makes sense to go here? So, 1, 2. This is 3. And then this one was for 5. Oh, you can't even see it. Oh, yeah, I'm covering it. Sorry. Let me bring you over here. Okay. Okay. This is what we know so far. And then there's an E. And it... Play it again. Please play it again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. I feel like that'll be chapter 7. I feel like that'll go at the end. 6. Okay, zoom out. 7. And then hypothetically... I don't know what would go there, though. Okay. At some point, I'll stack all these on top of each other. Okay. We got plenty more things to click on. Oh, this is also e.mp3. Okay, hold on. Oh, they're all E. M. This is m.mp3. Me. It could be ending with ME. WD. MA something H. Me. I really doubt it though, but it's possible. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so we got H and we got E. Those are unknown. But M sounds like E, but at the end. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's M. Okay, hold on. Are they telling us? Okay, so the first 4 are E.ogg. So does that mean that E goes here? So obviously this is 4. I didn't like that 4. But then what are we spelling? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, E again. Okay. What about you? Okay. This is some sort of secret message. It's something to do with the way they're ordered. Or something. Okay. So they're all E or M. Right? 3. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. 3, 2, 1. What? Okay. No. It is a message, though. Okay. Okay. Screw it. Okay, let's get rid of this. So we have MA and H, but H and E seem to be their own thing. So let us please let me use my brushes again. There we go. Nope, that's, you know what I meant. Okay. Okay. You please get out of here. Don't need you. Okay. Here. Okay, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go right here. Okay. 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 Hold on. Okay. E. The first 4 are all E. Then it's M. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, M. This is not how code breakers normally break their codes, by the way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. M. Give me some more room, please. M. Okay, M. E. M. E. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it could be like 4, 3, 1, 1, 1, or something like that. Okay, let's do the second row. M. E. 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 Okay, hold on. Put like E. M. Oops. Okay, E. M. E. Okay, last row is kind of looks like a keyboard. That's true. Okay, E. Oops. E, 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 M, E. Is it a keyboard, though? Okay, hold on. You might be onto something. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9, 10. 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's an extra key on the bottom row, right? Let me just make sure that's true and I'm not crazy. Oh, but this one is highlighted a little smaller because that key does exist. There are more keys than just the letters, but this one is a comma. So are we supposed to arrange them in alphabetical order? Or something like that? I don't know. Let me check my Discord. Hold on. I'm asking for outside help. All right. I sent a cry for help into the void. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. So this is a keyboard, though. You were right. Question is, what's the purpose of why anything is what? Okay, so hypothetically, let's translate these to like letters. And so like 4 E's in a row, that's the fourth letter, which is D. Screw this, I'm just typing this one. Okay. That would be D, C, A, D, A, E, A. I don't think that's anything. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that's anything. Oops. Hello. Let me return to here. Oh, I literally just could have looked at... Okay, that would have been easier. Whatever. Okay. So it being a keyboard almost is interesting. Thank you for pointing that out. This... Okay. Alright, I gotta do it. I gotta lay them all across on top of each other. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Okay. E. Get out of here. Okay. I'm gonna add a bunch of audios. How many do we need actually? W, D, E, M, M, A, H. There's another H? Or am I tripping? We'll have 8. No, we should just have 7. Which makes sense. Okay. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we put E. Okay, M. That's an M. Let me go back. Oh, hold on. I see your chats. Hold on. Let me read them. Just finished watching one of my videos. Oh, that's sick. Which one was it? Which one was it? Better have been a good one. Okay, chapter 4. Message. It is a message. So the order of these has to matter. I forgot what else I was thinking. That it could be binary. Let me just. I doubt it. But let's, okay, here. Let me move this up here. Okay. Okay. Let's try 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. I really doubt. Yeah, there's no output. Okay, hold on. Oh, convert. My fault. Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. Very interesting, though, that it's some character that my computer won't render. Okay. Try now. Okay, that's a colon. Hold on. I don't know. It's a colon, an enter, and a question mark. I couldn't tell you if my life depended on it. Get out of here. Okay, still need, okay. Okay, hold on. Quiet. Quiet wind. Okay. Hold on. They're all around 6. Oh my gosh, don't make me go through this. Hold on. Let me just... Okay. My other screen, you can turn it up more. I'm feeling these are supposed to line up. Do you think... Yeah. We're going to get G.OGG and A.OGG. I don't know, because we got M and E right here that released. Here, let me grab my... Hopefully there's no sensitive information. Who cares? That... Okay, go back to Muse. D is going to be right here. Okay. Get you out there. Oh, not you, but you. And come back here, OBS, and get you in there. Okay. That's all I really care about. Oops, let me move these down. Okay. I mean, they all come together to make, like, they're all almost all the same length. Like, that can't be a coincidence. And Toby released these for, he's teasing me. He's teasing me. Okay. God. Okay. Chapter 3, not applicable. Chapter I'm curious, actually. This takes us to chapter 4/message. Message. But what does just sitting here do? What does that do? So I'm genuinely curious if this will, like, really brighten up. Oh, okay. I mean, it shows it down there. Oh, my head's covering it, but it says, like, right here, it says, like, deltarune.com/chapter4/message/ genuinely, I don't know how I'm messing this up that bad. We have W and D. Okay, chapter 3 not applicable. Chapter 4 was whatever that is, was a secret message. Chapter 5, okay, hold on. Remind me. Why can't we click on chapter 1? What was chapter 1 again? Not applicable. Chapter 2? Applicable. Chapter 3? Not applicable. Probably talking about the Snowgrave/Weird Route. And then chapter 4, maybe it's trying to say that it's applicable, but we're going to have to decode this message to do the Weird Route. And then chapter 5 brings us to this. And this shows us D.OGG, which is connecting this. I'm selling my house and draining my bank account for Deltarune and its OST. The OST is free, dog, and the game is $25. Okay, MA. This one's only a second, which is interesting because it kind of messes up everything that I said about them being the same length. Maybe, do we repeat maybe? No, that... Although it could kind of sound like a power-up or something. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, hold on. We got these. Those are like that. Now, move them to the end. Uh-huh. Okay, whichever one of these is the longest. So, okay, so those are 607. Move these. Just move them all so that they all end at the same time. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what... Oh, see, I don't know if this one's going to fit in with the rest. Chapter 5 shows us all previous chapters, and this is supposedly for sound files related to the Weird Route. So does the Weird Route... If it was related to the music, there would be more than 2 sounds. We got 7 right here, bro. We got W... Okay, hold on. Let me label these so we can... Okay, W... D, right? Yeah. M... These don't have to be in order, though. I'm not sure what the order is. This is E. Ma. My balls up high. Okay. And then we got H. So we're going to put H there. Hold on, there's something on my screen. And we're going to put 8. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Hear me out. Chapter 5. H. Horse. You're not going to be able to buy the new chapters. You should experience them with us tomorrow in the live stream. I think that would be the best course of events. Okay. I really don't know where to go from here. These are the only 5, right? Right? Any 6s that actually matter? No. Nope. Okay. Okay. What else is there? So I mean, the only thing that doesn't fit, it doesn't feel like H fits. Maybe. See, okay, the problem is, here's the problem. I'll tell you what the problem is. This is a tempo of, okay, keep that in mind. And then meanwhile, it doesn't go together. They're not the same tempo. They're not the same speed. Why is this the only one that doesn't fit with the rest? I guess all these are like sound effects, but like, you know, like I just feel like it. Maybe they're telling us a story. And maybe we need to just listen to the story instead of trying to combine them. We need to order them. I don't know, man. I don't know. Back. Why does it say back? Nope. Enjoy some music. Okay. What's next? Chapter 3. Right. Is there anything else? We've already done that. We saw the alternate path. But this, what's next, takes us here. Did I just no clip? Okay. No one will shed a tear for him. For Spampton? If only you had the If only you had the blank, your luck might have gone another way. No blank, no crystal. This looks like it's like a 3-letter word. I would have assumed this said shadow mantle, and maybe it does. Because obviously crystal, okay, let's put on our thinking caps. Okay, we can click on this. Obviously refers to shadow crystal, which we get from secret bosses, and we know that the chapter 3 secret boss, we need the shadow mantle to defeat, apparently. Shadow mantle. I said it was the shadow mantle. I said it's... Right? And that was M, right? No, that wasn't even M. M-A for mantle! Dude, I'm telling you. I'm right. Won't let me highlight the text. Oh. No shadow mantle, no crystal. What does this mean? Okay, so that's new. Being able to click that. What about this? This. That's the same. Sorry. I love that you can highlight the text behind it. Ooh. Stop messing around. Okay. That's nothing new. We already checked that one out. Okay, the fact that we... This door. Let me... Can we turn on the lights? Okay, what is rhomb? Could mean rhombus. This could be the name of the secret boss. Could be rhombus. I don't... Absolutely. I could just see... Okay, what... Okay, hold on. Rom is theorized to be a ram / lamp-like shopkeeper based on Azrael's laptop. I mean, I can see it because... Gene Rambo. Is this a fucking Woody theory thing? Isn't it talking about the shadow mantle? How you won't get it if you did Snowgrave? That's why it says chapter 3 is not applicable. But I did notice that it said but. I didn't know what it meant. Yeah, this is Ram. But then this is Rhomb. RAM, like random access memory, RAM. Read only memory. Okay, what is ROM? Hold on. I need to understand. This could be like a whole rivalry thing. Like there could be 2 secret bosses and they're like... Okay, hold on. Static RAM, okay. Okay, I understand RAM. I want to know ROM. Okay, okay. Ultraviolet rays. So we're gonna have to show the secret boss to the sun. r/ROMs. Nope. Don't know what that's about. Sorry, Steam. That's Sham talking, no doubt in my mind. Wait, how long has this... Okay. What am I missing? Hold on, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Was there... You could click on it! Hold on, hold on, hold on. I can do this. You can never defeat us. Not applicable. Chapter 3. Hold on. So we're gonna have to literally click the Shadow Mantle. You can never defeat us. Let's what? What does it say? Never... defeat us. What is it? What does the full thing say? So there might be 2 secret bosses. No, I just want to... You can never defeat us. Let's rumble. So we have Ram. We have Ram, Rumble. And this SoundCloud song is going to have the answers. Hashtag Deltarune. Has anyone seen this yet? Ram secret boss. Okay. Okay, so people already went wild and I'm just late to it. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so there's going to be 2 secret bosses in chapter 3 called Ram and Rom. Dude, honestly, I wonder if... Is the soundtrack out yet? Toby Fox. No, I don't see it. Right. Okay, no. The soundtrack's not out. When does the first... What's the first time zone to get Deltarune, and when do they get it? Dude, I have work until 3 tomorrow, and then I'm streaming at 4. And on the way home, I might listen to the soundtrack. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything, but also, like, I'm so excited, dude. Oh, the game is coming out in 16 hours, dude. That's actually kind of insane. Okay, so get rid of RAM and ROM. But it's like a computer-related... Like, I don't actually know what it has to do with TV. But it's computer-related. Okay, so let's run this back one more time. This is the biggest mystery to me. H. Like M and E. Let's play around with these a little actually, because these ones kind of go together too. Let's try and line them up. Wait, hold on. Go away. Six oh sevens. Okay, so M and E are the same but in reverse, which strengthens my binary theory. I wonder if everything else fits somehow into here perfectly. Imagine if it was like a crazy puzzle like this. Like we had to... Dude, that would be insane. I'm a crackpot for doing this. Bro, this is actually... I need to stop. I need to stop before I lose it. Go away. Go away. Okay. Stop. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. What was that? Whatever. Okay. And then not applicable. Chapter 3. Oops. Not applicable. Slash. Oops, sorry. Chapter 5. Okay, chapter... Hold on. Okay, applicable. ... Not applicable. ... Not a... Didn't it say but up here, though? Something... I'm missing something. There's something that I'm missing. I just know it. Slash code. Oh, yeah, that's that. Go away. Privacy policy. Oh, that's real boring stuff. Oh, I just downloaded the Fangamer official... Go away. Or those are the rules for the sweepstakes. I did donate to the sweepstakes when I was like 14. 14, what am I talking about? When was the sweepstakes? How old was I? I think I was 16 when the sweepstakes happened. That's crazy. Maybe even been 15. That's crazy. See, like this... Not applicable. Man, this frustrates me. Okay. Should I look up what I missed? Man, we get Deltarune tomorrow. Tomorrow. That's crazy. I want to play so bad. A major snow warning has been issued for southern counties. Viewers are forewarned. Please value responsibly. September 18th, 1997. What happened on September 18th? Oh, that's the actual sweepstakes. My fault. We've been seeing that. What do people say about this? Spammed after not surviving. Okay. Oh, sorry. Very odd. Very odd. I didn't even think about clicking on that. Bum, 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 bum. I look so stupid. Wait, are there more songs? Oh. Usually the original sweepstakes would just start a new song. Okay. This is ambient though. Okay, that's the that don't be hiding nothing from me. Tony Fox. Deltarune in the next 14 hours. Yeah, wait, hold on. Oh, dude, I'm so happy. Okay, wish list now. It's been wish listed since like 2021. How about pre-order? Maybe? Okay. Okay, that's all the same. Newsletter archive. It's a trailer. Okay, I reacted to this. Wishlist on Steam. It's been wishlisted. Okay, this is one I haven't read yet, so we'll look at that one as well. 14 hours. Hard to believe it. Hard to believe it. Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay. Just making sure nothing's hiding. It's still code. What's next? That's the same. Wait. I'm just curious. That's different. Okay. I'm just trying to remind myself what exactly is here. Wait. Okay, that's enough. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. Very interesting. Where is the link? Oh, this is still called RAM, and it's still the one that leads to here. Whatever. I wish he had released this sooner so we could have more fan art of these RAM and ROM characters, whoever they may be. Could be 2 flowers. I think it's the landline phone and the remote control for the TV. What chapter do you think will give people the confidence to say they know exactly how Deltarune is good? People have had it since chapter 1 came out, but people would be confident and end up being right. Maybe after chapter 3 and 4. It depends on how we're releasing from here on out. If we're doing chapter 5 by itself and chapter 6 and 7 by themselves, then probably after chapter 5 or 6. But if 6 and 7 come out together, then it'd have to be after 5 or, the game's over. People yelling at my house. Whatever. That's not what I meant to do. Why do I have Deltarune for Nintendo Switch? Why do I have it open twice? Go away. Why does it say 14 days? No, that's hours, my friend. That's hours. 14 hours. Seconds, minutes, hours. It's actually beautiful and insane how close we are. Okay, let's read this newsletter and then also pull up Blue Sky. Here, just in case it makes me log in. No, we're good. Okay, Toby Fox. I don't think. Yeah, just played through. I reposted this. 3 and 4 Nintendo Switch 1. It's seemingly a good game. Okay. Yeah, okay, I have seen this. Okay, that was a repost. I saw the chicken. That's the newsletter. Oh, I didn't see this post. Wait. Okay, that's not gonna work. Whatever. Alright. Okay. Cheat sheet. Okay. As long as these aren't links. Battle there. Okay. Violently and non-violently. Violently, dealing damage. Okay. Non-violence. Okay, yeah, this was a big one that I saw making its rounds. Recruit 1 out of 25. This is a good thing. Because before, recruiting was basically like a participation trophy for not for doing a pacifist route. But now, in order to get the benefits of recruits, you actually have to go out of your way to encounter and spare a large amount of them. Which is nice. Also, officially named Shadow Guy. Not like Shadow Man or Shadow whatever. Which is good, I guess. I don't think it's really that important, actually. But that's its name. Defeating enemies violently makes your characters permanently stronger, increasing their HP, attack, and magic for the rest of the chapter, up to a certain extent. However, a recruitable enemy that is defeated violently will become lost and become impossible to recruit. Recruiting more enemies makes your town more lively and may unlock certain activities in your castle town. Failing to recruit certain enemies or consistently using violence may have minor effects on certain scenes in the story. Yeah, like the end of the king fight. If you fought a certain amount, then the ending was different. Near the end of a chapter, there will always be a way for you to confirm whether you've recruited all the enemies or not. Oh, okay, perfect. Can you also check at save points? Some bosses may not be able to be defeated with violence. Likewise, some bosses may not be able to be defeated non-violently. Yeah, like Sweet Cap and Cakes and K-Round. When it seems like you need to fight, please do so with conviction. Wait, no, I was thinking enemies that couldn't be defeated with violence. There aren't any enemies that you have to attack. Oh, I guess Giga Queen. So, okay, that makes sense. If you want to play the game non-violently, I assume this is most of you, then Chris's second battle command, Act, is the most important. It's not in the first position because choosing this should always be a conscious effort. Sorry if you end up choosing fight by mistake. You can hit X and go back. Okay, starting from the middle of chapter 2, Susie and Rosie gain the ability to use a singular act on each enemy from their spell menus. Make sure to make the most of these moves. If you don't, battles will take considerably longer. Yeah, because you can like slowly chip away at their health. Okay. I'm getting it. Okay. As an enemy is targeted by axe, it will display % mercy gained once the enemy, which is beautiful, by the way, because before it was just like a bar and you couldn't tell exactly what. Anyways, once the enemy reaches 100% mercy, using the spare commands defeat the enemy non-violently. Okay. Chris boogies past bullets. Shadow guy gains mercy until you get hit. Ooh, I like that. That's like a mechanic in. No, I was thinking Delta Traveler, but that's just if you get hit. But this is, the longer you don't get hit, the more the mercy goes up. So if you no hit around, hypothetically, could it go to 100%, or is it not that much? An enemy that is able to be spared will have its name turned yellow with a star next to it in the targeting menu. Pacify. As a result of certain acts or losing a portion of its HP. Interesting, I don't think I've seen this particularly yet. It may be like a swatchling thing or something random like that, though. 16 TP to use the spell. An enemy that is able to be pacified will have its name turned blue with a ZZ next to it. If enemies can be spared or pacified on the same turn that they return to present mercy to assist in this, spare and pacify will always be used after act. As action or R action is being... Okay, yeah. So you can like spare in the same turn that you act to fill the mercy bar. Yes, a switch. TP short potential points are points that are required to be spent to use certain acts or spells. Yes. TP can be directed to the game by using the defend. Certain battles may have a reduced TP gain. Okay. Other ways to gain TP. This is like literally the mic fight. The fan-made mic fight. If you forget this, the chapters will usually remind you at the beginning of the chapter. You can turn on auto run. Oh, you can run in the overworld. Yeah. That's fine. Pressing or holding the cancel button causes a text box contents to display instantly. This is really important if you read quickly. Okay, menu button rapidly. Yeah, C. On PC, pressing F4 makes the game go full screen. The game will create completion data for the given chapter in your current save slot when you reach the credits of the current chapter. This completion data could be used to continue your file in the next chapter, which will carry over. Okay. Yeah, okay. Start playing any chapter without completion data, and it'll be in a default state. Okay. Number of characters will be recruited, and the game will assume you have never been unnecessarily violent. However, not all characters will be recruited, so some activities may not be unlocked. Okay. You will begin with no usable Dark World items or Dark Dollars. Yeah, in Chapter 1, but like, Mike is the cowboy sheriff. The friend inside Chris, the soul. I need to re-look at Friend Inside Me tomorrow. Just because people are like losing their minds over this, bro. So, hey, it might be. Oh, the Switch soul could be Friend Inside Chris. Okay. Mike's the cowboy. If Mike is the cowboy, that'd be pretty cool. Being like like an extended chess theory mini boss. No, the second boss. There are two rooks. Yeah, we'll see. Tomorrow we'll know. If someone wants to casually replay a chapter from scratch, or if they start playing on a brand new platform, there's no hurdle to jumping back into the game. Normally, it would be really discouraging to have to start a long game like this over from the beginning. I hope this encourages more players to play. It did get, I think, so it's rated teen now. Mike will be a gag character. That would be cool. I feel like we have to get like a mention of Mike somehow, right? Like, even if that wasn't the original plan, like, you can't not mention him, right? Like, there's no way it's Mike Ditka from the Big Shot soda commercials. I feel like Mike is Chapter 2's version of Chris's Kara. Or, like, the red eyes moment, right? Like, it's not that big a deal, but we're, like, losing our minds over it. Okay. Let me read the actual newsletter first. Oh, my goodness. Toby's my uncle. No, I work at Toby Fox, bro. Okay. What time each prospective region? Technically speaking, this means people in Japan will switch to version 13 hours sooner. Oh, 11 a.m.? No, but this says 12. Wait, let me do some math real quick. Okay. Oh, it is 11 a.m. It comes out at 11? Oh, dude, I'm going to be so behind. I'm starting a full 5 hours after the game. Whatever, who cares? If you're in New Zealand or Australia and are getting the Switch 2 version Deltarune, feel like getting a couple hours earlier. If you happen to get your Switch 2 exactly at midnight, but for convenience sake, we're just going to ignore you guys and pretend that the game is not out. Meanwhile, don't say anything about it, please. The takeaway is that if you're reading this in English, there's a good chance you'll actually be able to get the game on June 4th. Buy it once on PlayStation or Nintendo. Hey, do you want a good deal? Thanks to Crossbuy, when you buy Deltarune on the PlayStation Store, you get PS4 and PS5 versions for one price. Oh, and the same with Nintendo with the Switch and Switch 2. Okay. At no additional cost. To get the second version, no, you get both of them. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And vice versa. Except in Japan, where local laws require us to charge a small fee. Oh. Frick you, Japan. That's right. For one single price, you'll be able to get both versions of the game. That means both versions of the special room. Oh, yeah, there's a special room. I forgot. Okay. What if Chapter 4 is like a church? Okay, so it's basically confirmed to be the church. The secret boss is a fallen angel or something. Or, well, the devil is a fallen angel. So that I could see that. I could see something like that. I also think we're going to be saving that for later. Because, like, Gaster, 666, the devil, the fallen angel, the angel. It just makes sense. At least to me. But obviously, my opinion is not going to affect what actually happens. Trophies. Never mind all the pricing talk. Is to find the time to share some of those PlayStation trophies. Okay. Okay. Small sampling of the trophies available. Okay, yeah. I wish we got like Steam trophies too, because like I know like PlayStation requires them, so Toby puts them in. But like, okay, Pain 4A. Receive pain 22 times or meet an end. So like die or okay, so pain. That's probably something to do with like the mini game in Chapter 3 where you're like getting points or whatever, maybe. Pain. That's one of the options in the Goner Maker. Consumer 3A. Consume item. Armor 4A. Equip an item. Is this Chapter 4, Chapter 3, Chapter 4? Augment your power. Like equip a weapon? Or is this something else? Something else entirely. Oh, I mean this one. Throne. Investigate the throne. I did see something about this. People were speculating that it is an achievement for flushing the toilet, which I think pretty cool. I think that's probably... Ooh, or like checking there's going to be a throne in the Chapter 3 Dark World, but it is the toilet because it's in the house. Can you make a theory if Mike is the cowboy, rook, or secret boss? Brother, the game comes out in 14 hours. The game comes out in 14 hours. Or do you just mean like right now? Like think of like brainstorm. Secret boss. Okay, so we learned some things about the secret boss actually. For those of you who weren't there, who weren't here. Where do I? Yes. We figured out. Gotta go all the way down here. That that's my fault. The secret boss is called Ram, which you see right here. And oops, sorry. Ram and Rom. So this is the door. And this is oops, go away. Dang it. And then look, if only you had the blank, which is ma.ogg So this is Shadow Mantle. This is the Shadow Mantle. If you only had the Shadow Mantle, your luck might have gone another way. No Shadow Mantle, no Crystal. So this is clearly a reference to the secret boss. And this is ROM. And we looked up, it's like RAM, like random access memory, like, you know, like RAM. Not the truck. Like computer RAM, you know? Like this stuff. But there's also something called ROM, which is read-only memory. So RAM and ROM ROM is non-volatile. Interesting. But obviously they added a B to the end of it. After the stream, I'm going to bed. Waking up tomorrow to play some Deltarune. Yeah, but that's what the deal with RAM and ROM is. Mike's the cowboy. I could see it because of like the Mike TV theory, but also like, you know, maybe I don't know. We'll see. Or the Rook. I can see that also because like Mike Rook. But that's also a little, you know, it's like, you know, well, they'll do what they'll do. You'll only receive a trophy once the current room where you unlocked it ends. You'll miss getting it if you turn off the game before then, so be careful while completing all 4 chapters. Especially, there may be certain conditions where you will miss acquiring the chapter end trophies. I don't think it's something an average player would run across, however. So you don't get the chapter end trophies if you run the Snowgrave route, I think, is what this is saying. This is referencing Snowgrave, I think. Mike Crook, yes, sir. But really, I think you'll enjoy the game more if you don't pay attention to whether you get the trophies. At least the first time, I would hope. Hey, unrelated to that, do you remember how I mentioned there was an alternate entry that was paid? Please takes. Well, I finally remembered. I said that. We already checked out all that out because I didn't know that it was found in here. After you give that again, I thought that said give it a gender. I was like, can't have mine. Deltarune 2012. April 2012 was probably when Toby had his fever dream. I don't know. That's just when the track's named. After you give that a gander, it might be time to check out the rest of the website for old time's sake. I only consider anything in the game itself to be canon, so there is nothing critically important on there. But keep looking around the site itself. The site itself sure is a lot of fun. Please, Mr. Fox, please make these canon. Please make these canon. Jeff was a Joker card. Related with games. Spam is a spam bot related to Queen with internet. And Chapter 3 Secret Boss will be related to TV, but not inside the TV. So you're arguing Mike do TV, that's a good question. Do TVs have RAM? Yes, TVs do have RAM. Do TVs have ROM? Yes, modern TVs, particularly do box TVs. Do CRT TVs have ROM? It may contain a small amount of ROM. Okay. Secret Boss is a DVD or VHS. I could see that. Like a VHS, because it's like a discarded item. I could see that. Wait. Have ROM? VHS tapes do not contain ROM. They do not contain RAM. Do DVDs have RAM? No, DVDs do not contain RAM. Yes, they do have ROM. DVD ROM. Okay, DVD ROM. Let's look that up. Just trying to see if there is. There's something down there. Hold on. Oh, come on. Just give me a picture of it, man. I just need this picture to be bigger. That could, this, hold on, sorry. This could be this. Hold on. I can see it. I can see it. I'm losing my mind. Thank God this is coming out soon. We'll be posting more on social media as a build up towards the game. If you ban social media, I respect you, but I'm still going to do it. Yeah, see you in June. Obviously, it's June now. Next to X Undertale. Oh, dude, that actually scared the not scared, but like, I swear I thought this was new. Yeah. That's the other thing we need to do, which we can. Oh, my fault. Undertale on Blue Sky, because they posted some things, and we want to take a look at them. End of feed. Okay, so this was the first post. Deltarune is releasing on June 4th. Even after the old demo is delisted, as long as you still have it in your Switch library, you'll be able to re-download it when you like. Not that there's a reason to. Okay. Small note for Nintendo. Go back. Are these not in order? You're right. The boss is always in the basement. And so the DVD player being the secret boss literally in the basement of the TV, which is probably the main boss, aka the main final area. How many views did they go up your shirt? Get out of here, bro. I'm not 100, please. What am I? Okay. 1 out of 3. Demo is currently listed, will be delisted. The demo isn't going away, it's just moving to the Deltarune page, which goes live that same day. Where's 2 out of 3? Is there a 2 out of 3? There's not a 2 out of 3. Perfect. Deltarune is really okay. Yeah. Oh wait, it was a joke. It was like, no, this is not the 4th month. I don't know. DVA has to fit the time frame. Its DVDs are like 2000. Tell me this doesn't. Hold on. Tell me this doesn't look like an early 2000s vehicle. Okay, what car is this? What car is this? It's a 2001. This is Look, it's just I'm begging you to see. I guess the computers aren't even that technologically advanced. They've always looked like that crazy and stuff, but like in the inside. So when we go into the dark world, it enhances it. This makes perfect sense. Yeah, in basements. Yeah, and being below the TV makes sense. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Okay. Anyways, okay, this is one I wanted to check out. Stop. Okay. Gue turns its head like a bird. Gui. Not Guri. In Chinese culture, Gui in Chinese culture refers to a general term for spirits often associated with malevolent or troublesome entities that can cause misfortune. Also, Susie just has heal now, not any other type of heal, like ultimate heal. It's not a what? Okay, it could be. Oh, imagine if the DVD has a Toy Story DVD in it. Rossi's guide was wrote in. That's not canon. The pages of the guide aren't canon. As Toby said, anything outside of the game is not canon. Or he said the opposite. He said anything in the game. He only considers things in the game to be canon. So, he could have changed it. He could have retconned it. That could be the actual reason why it's not included. I don't know why you wouldn't just change the date. Useless analysis. Check is use. Okay, exorcism and exorcism, which tells us, which reinforces the idea that that chapter 4 is something to do with like the church, religion, because obviously exorcisms, but also it makes an exercise joke I saw. It being exorcism with Rouse is weird, but everyone encouraged Gui to exercise. Susie told a story about the living dead. Okay, and these, I saw a tweet, or a blue sky. It basically said, these are not, this is not a mistranslation, they actually just speak Chinese, which is strange. Maybe the Deltarune Church, maybe they're not even like Catholic like we thought. Maybe they're literally, it's in the files. Where? Show me the file. Show me the file. You might be right. You might be right. Chinese. No, not. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay. We'll look at that later. Trust me. Photo. Okay. English, please. English. My ghost. What does this say? What does this say? Okay, we got, okay, my ghost. Oh, and Susie told a story about the living dead to the bottom one, and it said my ghost. Hold on. Okay, what did we do to the other one? And, okay, hold on. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. I'm just going to look up. Somebody knows what Deltarune Chinese translation. Oh, it literally says ooh, ooh, ooh. And then the second one says I'm a ghost. Okay. Okay. And Okay. Okay. These attacks are pretty cool. Okay, it's like ghost fire. Okay. Gue looks tired. Are we going to spare it in the video? Okay, we spared and we pacified. Okay. Interesting. You won. Okay, interesting. Is this like a mini boss or something? Because it didn't say we won any money, but we ended with TP. Yeah. So, and I saw a theory that like the reason this clip doesn't have any audio is because it's like the core, and so it plays the area theme, and we don't want to leak the area theme, which I like that interpretation a lot because I hope it's true. That's not a translation error, that's just how this terrible beast makes conversation. Beat this enemy and many others when Deltarune Chapters 1 through 4 releases on June 4th. Oh, this is Deltarune Chapter 3 Shadow Guide Top 5 Quotes. Okay. Okay. And what's number... Battle Vapor comes on and we all listen. 4? I thought this said top 3. Maybe it said top 5. I'm blind. Battle against a true hero. Oh, we just said chapter... And 4 coming out June 4th, 2025. Yeah, top 5. Okay. Rouse's manual. I will look that up in just a second. Okay. So the difficulty, as long as you keep trying, you get it eventually. By the way, we put a lot of effort into making the lyrics work, but they're more or less impossible to read while you're playing. Don't worry. I'll look back later. Okay. Concert art for the rhythm game. Wonder what other types of games there might be. Interesting. So are we playing a rhythm game on like Azrael's computer as opposed to... No, but it looks like it's gotta be like a game show or something on the TV. Maybe it's a Castletown thing. Maybe I was wrong. But it said Lightner's Live. So yeah, so it's being recorded. Maybe it says Lightner's Live. Rouse Manual. That's not how you spell that. Oh my god. Why is it so small? Please be bigger. Thank you, Spriter Resource. Okay, Ross. Okay, yeah. 22x. Yeah, but this also came out in 2018, so it doesn't make sense either way. Chris is the Knight. Honestly, I used to hate it. I've softened up to it a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna be mad or anything if it ends up coming true, because it's still like intriguing, right? Like, why is Chris the Knight? So yeah, I personally don't think it'll turn out that way, but hey, no. Okay, Deltarune in 1 week. I saw this one. Oh, that used the train track sound from Final Fantasy VI. The ghost train. Which obviously that's probably just a SNES sound font, but that's still cool. Okay, we read the cheat sheet earlier. That's all. Let's check Toby's posts one more time. Yeah. Cool. Perfect. You even think they opened all the fountains. Interesting. Interesting. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? It's very interesting to me that we can't highlight anything in this tab. Very strange. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm typing awful. All new Deltarune websites. Dude, the Spamton sweepstakes was 2 years ago. Bro, this page is so not updated. What? Those from Sweepstakes 2. Link library. Thank you. Okay, there's more. Okay, egg. Okay, we got to go to deltarune.com. Okay, there's more. Hold on. We're going to go through this. Okay, so we've known about eggs, so we're going to go ahead and... Secret cats? This is new. This is a Noel post, right? Yeah. Everyone's heard of snow days, but did anyone else ever have rain days? I swear, one day it was pouring so hard it sounded like someone was jumping on the roof of the house. So my mom called school and made them cancel just so I wouldn't have to walk over... I thought I was saying walk over XP like monster dust. Okay, so her mom has the ability to call the school down and get it shut down. So basically, Noel's mom is the mayor, is confirmed. Like, come on, Mom, a little water never hurt anyone, except maybe for deep sea cave divers. XD. Sorry. At least, because of that, my friend could come over without an umbrella. YX. She was totally soaked. Who is this? She. Can't be Susie, because they didn't hang out. Can't be Chris, because Chris is a they. Can't be Birdley, because Birdley's a bee. Caddy, maybe? Oh, or maybe she refers to her mom. No, she was totally soaked. We had to put 3 of my mom's hair dryers on full blast for like 30 minutes. At least we got to use the dryer to make melty cheese crackers. Anyway, on days like this where it rains, nothing was better than playing cat petters, specifically the mini games you can play with your cat. They were all ridiculous, and every one of them had these super silly horrific names, like Jongler or something. XD, what does that mean? Okay, so we found... So Jongler was... Hold on. It was in the book in Chris's room in the mansion. Right? Jongler. Get this crap off of my page. Whatever. Jongler. Catastrophic typo. Yeah, Jongler's book on Jongler, another choice. Okay. I remember being really into one of the games when I was little. I can't remember the name because it was completely nonsense. Sorry, XP. It was one of the ones that was like an endless cave, if that makes sense. I even made a guide to the rarities of the different cats you could get to raise your score. I still have the text file, although it's just named b.text. Really helpful, me, XP. chances. 80% normal, 15% blue aura, 4% rock and roll, 0% angle wing, so angel wing, and a bunch of 0% super holy angel wing. Interesting. This is very interesting. Oh, sorry, you guys can't even read that. I'm reading it, though. I sort of feel like there were more, though. Like, one time I remember getting a cat, and it actually lowered how many points I had. Then, of course, I died immediately, so I couldn't get a picture or anything. And now, of course, no one else has ever seemed to see this. Again, I get the feeling someone else I know has seen it, but I just know that even if I asked them, I probably wouldn't get a straight answer. XP UG. Super fun fact. On a related note, these same games even made a cameo in Cat Pedders the RPG, which like everything good is kind of a ripoff of Dragon Blazers, if I'm being honest. XD, okie dokie. Let my bias show for a second there, XP. You guys should really play it, though. As usual, if anyone thinks they can find the proof, try it yourself and let me know. It's about my friend. She came over because I said I was going to play Cat Pedders, but she thought that meant I was going to pet her. What kind of game would that even be, XD? So I just made a cat named after her in the game and made it play metal music on the music box, X. I'll try not to corrupt that one, XP. I still had to pet her a little or she wouldn't go home, XP. Okay, so that was just letting us know that it was catty. Oh. Ooh. 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 Rare cats. Okay. Oops, sorry. Oh, yeah. Look, it shows my points up there. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What's the highest score you can get? I'm gonna be doing this for a sec. Aren't you forgetting something? Deltarune.com/Windows. Is this all it says? Lost the Where Would Forest Grow? Where would the lost forest grow? But it's, so this is a dog check, but it's lost the Where Would Forest Grow? Where grow forest, lost wood? Okay, so it's scrambled. So what here at the beginning? Where would so it's like grow where the lost. Okay, so it's okay. So where would the lost forest grow? Where the lost forest would grow.